What's up, doggy? Oh. Ooh. Look at this. No complaints, huh? Hey guys, check this out. So this right here, you can see that's the leftover fort, Frederica Fort here on St. Simon's Island. This is where this is our anchorage for the next, at least for today, maybe tomorrow, because we haven't gone to town yet and checked that out yet. But right now we're just adventuring the park. And so right here is the dinghy dock. So the cool thing is you can come right up here, park the boat, and you can go over here and check out the whole park. The neat thing about this park, or not neat thing, but it's a National Historic Park. There's a lot of cool things about it. Number one, it's got a nice visitor center back there in the back. They play videos. They have artifacts and things that you can check out, and lots of good information about the history of why this fort was built, and the battles, or the battle that was fought here. And just it's interesting historical site, and totally worth stopping and checking out because there's so much to see and so much to do. And it's all free. There's no charge to come to this park, so it's totally worth it in my book. Worth the stop, especially if you have the time, because right now we're just taking our time coming down, but the view here and the anchorage here is awesome. I mean, look at that. It's fantastic. And we're the only ones here. So I don't think it's a highly visited park by boaters. We came in yesterday and there's one other boat here in the anchorage, and they were on their way out. So we're all alone here, which no complaints about that at all. So today I'm going to go over, I'm going to go check out some of the digs. I'm going to go over and look at the fort over here, and take the dog for a walk, drop off some trash, do all that good stuff that you have to do. But I'll throw together a little collage of videos of all the stuff I see in the park. But it's fantastic. So right along. All right, cool. So Hillary and I are kind of like right here in the middle of the park, pretty close to the middle. Over there is the barracks. Over here is the battery. And then as you can see around us, this dog's having a conniption fit because there's squirrels. There's all these digs, or all these sites that have information like this one right here. So this is the candle maker, John Caldwell. So the reason they know, have information on this, because they actually have maps. I think they got them from England, because obviously this was English, but they got the maps, and they knew once they figured out where one house was, they could figure out who lived in the other houses and what they did. This was not the house they figured out. There's another house, like I think it's this one over here. There was like a surgeon and on one half of the house, and then the other half of the house, there was like a bar or something, a tavern. So anyways, once they figured that out, they were able to figure everything out. So obviously you have some bigger things in the makes that can help you figure that out as well. So, but it's just, the nice thing is I'm pretty much the only one here right now other than Julie. She went in to watch the movie. I watched it yesterday. And it gives you a lot of information on here. So, hey, that's enough. Sit down. That's enough. So, anyways, I'm going to go check that out. I'll get some video of that. This is really cool, the foundation and everything. What's interesting is all these, I'm going to have to ask the ranger, the park ranger, why they have all these shells in here. So I don't know if that's an original thing that they did for underneath the foundation, was have a bunch of shells down there for some reason. Or is that something that they did after they've excavated to put something on there to preserve it? I don't know. So I will find that out. So I'm curious. Anyways, super neat, beautiful park, having fun with the dog, and lots of mushrooms. So it's, we might be doing up some fried up mushrooms later. I don't think you're supposed to pick mushrooms in a national park. I'm pretty sure people get in trouble for that. So I got to be careful not to get in trouble. Oh, here comes somebody. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, here we are. We made it to the fort. There's some stuff over here. Looks like a musket hammer, a broken spigot, tobacco pipe, and a musket ball. So this is it right here. The big fortifications. I don't think they actually ever shot the cannons here in a battle. The battles, from what I saw in the historical video, were all fought on the land down further south, where the Spanish troops were coming up, and they went down and stopped them from coming up in two specific battles. One was the Bloody Marsh, and then I don't remember the other one. Maybe that was all the Bloody Marsh. Oh, come on, doggy. So anyways, but these here is the remnants of the old fort, which is pretty cool. So I imagine inside there is where they kept all the powder dry for your cannons. Over here, oh, wait a minute. It's just about a perfect shot right there to get that invading sailboat out there. Lily's on it, so I won't shoot the cannons. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Here's this. Oh. Look at that cannon. I think that thing was underwater for a little while, in the ground for a little while. Got pretty pitted. There's some other remnants over there. But this is part. Well, we are the only sailboat parked out there. So, oh, locals. Doggy. So this is one of the houses. So this would have been two houses right here. So they share a wall. Probably
one was a house and one was a workshop or something.
Oh, could be.
We could go read that sign and find out.
We could. Anyways, I'm gonna make it up. So one of those was a house. The other one was a bar. This right here was the bar, and that one over there, that was the house, right? So that was the happening place back in 1743. Was it 1743? It's like it was early. Got you. On video. Anyways, this is the barracks right here. Built in 1742. And the cool thing is that's a picture from a magazine, from London Magazine in October of 1747. And if you look like at the chimneys and then you look around, you can see the old foundation. So there's one right there, there's one. So my guess is it's pretty accurate as far as the picture goes. Pretty cool. That's a big fish hook. Anyways, this is one of the sites right here, and the walls are made out of oyster shells, sand, lime, and water, and they mix that up, and they have what is it, like walls built or whatever. Same thing you do for cement. And then they put all that in there, mash it in there, let it dry out, and then you got like basically a cement wall. So you can see that's what they did all along here. All right, check this out. So this is what the soldiers back in 1736, when they first got here, this is what they built and they lived in right here. This is what you got. You got that, you got that, you got a little fire pit. But the one cool thing about living here back then was every night you got pizza. And this is the pizza oven right here. So that was the benefit of being a soldier here, is you got a nice, delicious wood-fired pizza. So that's why they signed up. What have we been looking for, Buggy?
Oranges.
Oranges.
And grapes.
And grapes. So we've been looking for grapes and oranges, and anything else that they might have planted, because there still are plants. We found the grapes. The grapes are over there. Well, we found the plants. There was no grapes. But we will continue to hunt and see if we can find oranges and any other edibles that they planted for fun. You don't steal oranges from a national park. All right, we found it. We found the oranges. So there's an orange, and they're all up there. These aren't like your normal oranges that you eat. These are oranges that you make marmalade and stuff like that out of. I guess they're kind of bitter. But anyways, we found one. Kind of cool. Want an orange?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try that later. Video evidence of us ripping off an orange off of a
National Park.
It'll be okay.
Those are gigantic up there.
I know those big ones up there.
You should walk the perimeter maybe there.
I can probably grab that one right there.
Huge.
Uh-oh. I got spotted by the ranger looking at the oranges. I'm just gonna act like I didn't see him and keep walking this way. I think we got away with it. He's not following me. He's back behind me. Oh, we're gonna go over here and check that out. All right, so I'm over here by the tent. This is kind of cool. This is actual, this is a live dig right here, or an active dig, I guess. There's some of the equipment. And then over here they have their sifters. And in the video inside, what they do is they actually bring out school kids and to do the digs and help with the work. So kind of an active learning, which is really neat. I think that's it's pretty cool that they're doing that. So they had a good video on it and how they help out. But one of the things I noticed in here, there's a whole bunch more of these mushrooms. So probably not supposed to be in here, but there's a whole bunch more of those. And these are different than the ones I was just looking at. So that's definitely not the same, but they look similar. So I don't know. There's a bunch over there too. So I'll have to do some research. Maybe I'll come back and harvest some mushrooms, or maybe I will not be eating those mushrooms, but I'll have to do my homework first. All right, I'm continuing my mushroom hunt. I'm not even like 10 feet into this park yet, so I gotta slow down on that. But anyways, these right here are the honey mushroom. So these are good to eat as well. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick these. I have my chanterelle right here. There's more chanterelles over there, but I'm gonna pick those on the way out because I don't want to be carrying mushrooms all over the park. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go put these behind a tree over here, and I'll grab those when I leave. So you can see the chanterelles. There's some right there, there's some right there, some more over there. So I'll put these right here, and we'll do some mushroom picking here and have some fried up mushrooms and onions. Look at all those chanterelles. They're a little old. Super bummed we didn't find those like a day ago or a couple days ago, but you may be able to see there's a whole bunch of little chanterelles popping up all in here. Maybe tomorrow before we go, I'll come back over here and double check and see if anything grows overnight. Canvas this area and see if I can find any more good ones. Anyways, look at all that. What are you doing? It's my doggy. All right, you guys, back on the boat. Just got done picking mushrooms, came back, been cleaning these up, got them all in the pan, so they'll be able to do spore prints. Right now it's looking good. They are leaving pretty much, if you can see that, white spore print. So the white spore print is a sure indicator that those are the honey mushrooms. I did a little further research on my chanterelles. They're not chanterelles, they're jack-o'-lanterns. So not deadly, but they'll upset your stomach, make you sick. So I tossed those. So we can't eat those, unfortunately. I was excited to find chanterelles, but it's been a while, so I knew I had to take a deeper look at them. So the big difference is they're really close to chanterelles, but you can tell by the gills underneath. Where chanterelles don't actually have gills, it's all kind of one solid mushroom when you rub your finger on the gills. These ones had gills, so for sure. And there was the ones that were growing on the wood. So that was the other thing I learned, was anything, chanterelles do not grow on any wood. So you learn something new every time. So that's why you double check, do your extra research before you come back and fry them up and eat them. Anyways, it's turned into an awesome day. Everyone's just down right now in the boat resting. We'll probably, I'll wait till tomorrow, make sure that the final spore print is 100% on these. And then tomorrow I'll fry them up and eat them. Be good. So I think we're heading out after today. So we're going to be jumping out. We're going to sail out in the ocean south and go in at Marysville, or St. Mary's. That's where we're going in at. So sounds like there's some blockage down there on Jekyll Island. So we're just going to avoid it and go out and go around. And the weather looks good. The waves look good. So it should be a good, nice sail tomorrow. So hope everyone's doing well. Talk to you soon.